Hey everyone, it's Steve Vokers. Last week we talked about being busy and the term, but something else that I have been thinking a little bit about, and one of my coaching clients had something come up this week and sort of explain this concept to them. But one thing is, how do you not give your power away to somebody else? How do you control your emotions? How do you control what you do and not let someone else take something away from you or your energy away from you so that you can get through the day, get going, and keep going? We all live busy lives, right? Lots of things coming and going. But an idea that I had, or just something that I used when I first got married and were even dating Amy, we would go to the mall, right? Like every good guy would go to the mall with his future bride or new bride, and we'd look at stuff, and I would always talk about the fact that I have a tank, and no matter how long she's sitting in the dressing room, my tank is gonna go empty. And as the tank would empty, or my energy level would empty, I would say to her, you got a minute or two or my tank's empty and we're going to be done. You better fill it back up. So it was sort of a strange concept, but it worked for us. And ultimately, fill it back up was, just feed me, right? Like, I'm a man. So just give me some food or something to drink, and let's get out of sitting here while you're in the dressing room and do something else. So, but something that I learned in that process, or have learned over the many years hanging out with my beautiful bride, was it's my turn to take control of myself, right? I can sit in the dressing room and wait for her, or I can go get Starbucks, right? I can fill myself up with the things that I find joy. So if we're at Target, I don't need to sit and, hang out with her all the time. We've been hanging out for enough years that I can now go and look at gadgets or look at sporting goods, even though there's no real good sporting goods at Target. Still can fill my bucket while letting her do her thing. I don't need to give my energy over and get exhausted by doing something that someone else is wanting me to do. It's not a bad thing to work alongside of somebody and be with them, but just remember that you have choices, right? That in this life we have choices of what we're going to give our energy over to, the positive or the negative in life. And as life changes happen, life events happen, you have a choice on how you want to give up your bucket. What you every morning we wake up anew, and we have a choice on how we want to how do we want to create a life worth living. So I want to just take that moment to think about that this week. It's sort of a gloomy Monday here in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and fall is on the horizon, and you could get depressed about that, or you could just revel in the beauty that's going to come in a couple of weeks of the nature that will change around us. So I hope that you guys take these messages are beneficial for you. This one's running a little long, but just think about how you're filling your bucket, but ultimately who you're going to give your energy to today. Thanks, guys. Hope you're well. See ya.